Bismillah walhamdulillah wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa man tamassaka bi sunnatihi bi ihsanin ila yawmiddin. Amma ba'd. After praising Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and sending the salutations upon the Messenger alayhi salatu wassalam, upon his family, his companions, and upon all those who follow, upon his guidance to the establishment of the last day, to proceed. Allahumma inna na'udhu bika min ilmin la yanfa' ومن قلب لا يخشع ومن نفس لا تشبع ومن دعاء لا يسمع. Verily, Allah is refuge with you from knowledge there is no benefit, from a heart there is no fear, from a soul there is no satisfaction or contentment, and from a dua that goes unanswered. To proceed, ونواصل معكم في هذا اليوم المبارك عونا من الرحمن الرحيم. So we continue this blessed and noble night of ours, seeking the aid and the assistance of our Lord, the most merciful and the most compassionate. مستفيدين متعلمين من اللغة العربية, as we continue to learn and educate ourselves from the science of the Arabic language, نواصل معكم في تعليمنا اللغة العربية. So we continue as we come together and we try our best to learn about benefit from the science of the Arabic language. So for those that have the book, bihamdillah wasalna ila safhati 44. So we have arrived at page number 44. For those that have the book, we are on page number 44, page number 44. ونبدأ بحديث جديد, and today we have a new hadith inshallah ta'ala. طيب. قال بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. عنوان هذا الدرس, the chapter of today's class. اكتبوا هذا العنوان, write down this chapter title يا إخوان. أعطوا الطريق حقه, give the rule or the path its rights. أعطوا الطريق حقه, give the path, give the rule its rights. أعطوا الطريق حقه, give the rule, or you can say the path, its rights. Give the rule, give the path, its rights. Right, have the unwan, have the dars. This is the chapter of today's class. أعطوا الطريق حقه, give the path, its rights. نستفيد من هذا العنوان أن الإسلام دين كامل يتكلم عن حقوق الناس وحقوق الحيوانات وحقوق الجن وحقوق المسلمين وحقوق غير المسلمين وحقوق الطريق. Al-Islam, we benefit here from this title that Islam is a complete way of life. And Islam is a complete way of life. Islam talks about the rights of mankind. Islam talks about the rights of the jinn. Islam talks about the rights of the Muslim, the rights of the non-Muslim, the rights of the animal, the rights of even the road, even the path. ففي الإسلام الطريق له حق. الطريق له حق. So we benefit here that even the road, the path, the street in our religion has rights. قال بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. I'll say it, you say it. I'll say it, you say it. عن أبي سعيد عن أبي سعيد عن أبي سعيد الخدري الخدري الخدري. طيب نجمع الأول والثاني. Let's put this together, the first and the second together. I'll say it, you say it. I'll say it, you say it. عن أبي سعيد الخدري عن أبي سعيد الخدري عن أبي سعيد الخدري رضي الله عنه رضي الله عنه رضي الله عنه عن أبي سعيد الخدري 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 رضي الله عنه أن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم أن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم أن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم أن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم. طيب عندنا الآن جملتان. عندنا الآن جملتان. So now we have two sentences. عن أبي سعيد الخدري رضي الله عنه أن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم طيب عن أبي سعيد الخدري رضي الله عنه أن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم. طيب من يقول هاتين كلمتين أو جملتين? Who can recite these two sentences all by themselves? ها من؟ عن أبي سعيد الخدري رضي الله عنه أن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم. Two sentences only. عن أبي سعيد الخدري رضي الله عنه أن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم. أحسنت. طيب, next word. قال عن أبي سعيد الخدري رضي الله عنه أن النبي صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وسلم قال. طيب عبد الله, ما معنى قال؟ What does it mean قال؟ تفضل. What does it mean قال؟ مررنا بهذه الكلمة. We had this word before يا إخوان. قال ها قال to say. No. To say or he said. To say or he said. To say or he said. قال. ما معنى قال؟ To say or he said. طيب. عن أبي سعيد الخدري رضي الله عنه أن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال. Two sentences. عن أبي سعيد الخدري رضي الله عنه أن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال. On the authority of Abu Sa'id al-Khudri, may Allah be pleased with him, that the Messenger of Allah, may the peace of Allah be upon him and salutations, said. طيب, كان عندنا كلمة رضية. We had some time ago the word رضية. رضية, to be pleased with. رضية أتى مع بي ومع عن. The word رضية, it can come with the word be and it can come with the word an. You can say رضيت به ورضيت عنه. Right? You can say رضيت به and رضيت عن. You can say both. You can say رضيت به, I'm pleased with it. You can say رضيت به, I am, it should be English, I am pleased with it. رضيت به رضيت به, I am pleased with it. And you can also say رضيت عنه, I am pleased with it. In both instances, be or an, the particle is the same, with. So you can say مثلا رضي الله بك, may Allah be pleased with you. And you can say رضي الله عنك, may Allah be pleased with you. The meaning is the same. You can say be and you can say an. So you can also write ورضيت عنه, I am pleased with it. You just change the particle, but the meaning is the same. ورضيت عنه, I am pleased with it. The meaning doesn't change. You just change the particle. Sometimes the particle changes it, sometimes it doesn't. It depends on the verb. I'm pleased with it. طيب. رضيت به رضيت عن. طيب. On the authority of Abu Sa'id al-Khudri, may Allah be pleased with him, that the messenger, that the Prophet, may the peace of Allah be upon him in salutations, said. Next part. إياكم والجلوس بالطرقات. إياكم والجلوس بالطرقات. إياكم والجلوس بالطرقات. إياكم والجلوس beware of sitting in the paths. إياكم والجلوس بالطرقات. إياكم Who do we have with us here, Ikhwan? Our beloved brother Amir. Assalamu alaikum. Can you hear us okay, Sheikh? Assalamu alaikum. طيب. إياكم والجلوس. إياكم والجلوس بالطرقات. Beware of sitting بالطرقات. Avoid, stay away from, beware of sitting in the paths. By al-julus is sitting. Al-julus. Write this down, ya ikhwan. Al-julusu, sitting. Al-julusu, sitting. إياكم والجلوس أو إياكم والجلوس بالطرقات. Beware, be mindful, avoid sitting in the paths, on the roads. والنبي يحذر الإخوة يحذر المسلمين من الجلوس بالطرقات. So the Messenger of Allah is warning the Muslims from sitting on the roads. It's not recommended to sit on the paths. It's not recommended to sit like that. The Prophet said, إِيَّاكُمْ وَالْجُلُوسَ بِالطُّرُقَاتِ. Beware. Beware of sitting on the roads. طيب. فقالوا يا رسول الله. So the companion said, O Messenger of Allah. فقالوا يا رسول الله ما لنا من مجالسنا بد. The companions asked, O Messenger of Allah, what's the issue if we're sitting? If we're sitting, what's the wrong with our sitting like this? نتحدث فيها, in which we're talking amongst ourselves in our gatherings. فقالوا يا رسول الله ما لنا من مجالسنا بد نتحدث فيها. So the companions are asking, O Messenger of Allah, what's wrong with us just sitting, gathering amongst ourselves, just talking amongst one another? وهذا يدل على جواز السؤال من المسؤول إلى من فوقه أو من الأدنى إلى الأعلى. This shows it's allowed. Although someone is above you in status and stature, you can still ask questions. The companions are not wrong for asking the Prophet of Allah, what's wrong with us sitting here? That's not disobedience, ya ikhwan. There's nothing wrong with a person asking. بعض الرجال يغضبون على النساء إذا يسألناهم أسئلة وهذا خطأ. Many of us as men, we get offended when our wives ask us questions, and that's not correct. If she's just asking, she can ask. إذا الولد يسأل الأب والأم سؤالا هذا جائز. If a child asks the parents, the father, the mother a question, that's allowed. الطالب يسأل الشيخ سؤالا. The student asks the teacher, the sheikh, a question. It's nothing. That's allowed. There's nothing wrong with that. But some of the people, especially in our city, oh, you can't question the sheikh. No, you can question the sheikh, ya ikhwan, بآداب ولين ورحمة وكرم, with manners and kindness and gentleness and ease. You can ask a question. Ya sheikh, what's the meaning of that? That's disrespectful. No, how is that disrespectful, ya ikhwan? The companions asked the Messenger of Allah questions. You can ask questions. There's nothing wrong with asking questions. So the Messenger of Allah, he says, إِيَّاكُمْ وَالْجُلُوسَ بِالطُّرُقَاتِ. The Messenger of Allah says, beware of sitting on the roads, on the paths. It's not recommended to sit on the path where the people walk past. It's not recommended to sit there. It's allowed, but it's not recommended. فَقَالُوا يَا رَسُولَ اللَّهِ. They said, O Messenger of Allah, مَا لَنَا مِن مَجَالِسِنَا بُدٌّ. What's wrong with us in our gatherings? نَتَحَدَّثُ فِيهَا. We're just talking amongst ourselves. What's the issue? فَقَالَ أي النبي. So the Prophet said, فَقَالَ إِذَا أَبَيْتُمْ إِلَّا الْمَجْلِسَ فَأَعْطُوا طَرِيقَ حَقَّهُ. So the Prophet said, فَإِذَا أَبَيْتُمْ إِلَّا الْمَجْلِسَ. So if you persist, if you will, literally it means if you refuse. The Prophet is telling them something, but it's not the refusal like they're going against what the Prophet is saying. He's not prohibiting them from sitting in the road. He's warning them. It's better for you not to sit in the road. So he says, فَإِذَا أَبَيْتُمْ. But if you will, if you must sit in the road, فَأَعْطُوا طَرِيقَ حَقَّهُ. Then give the road its right. Allahu Akbar. فبين النبي عليه الصلاة والسلام في هذا الدين أن الطريق له حق. So the Prophet of Allah is clarifying here in the time of the prayers approaching, ya ikhwan, as we started our second class late, and we apologize for that. We usually start at 7 and today our first class got started late. Oh yeah. So the Prophet said, if you will, إِلَّا الْمَجْلِسَ, if you must, فَأَعْطُوا الطَّرِيقَ حَقًّا, then give the road its right. So the Prophet is clarifying for the Muslims that in our religion, the road has rights. If you want to sit in the road, you want to sit on the curb, you want to sit on the stoop, you want to sit on the porch. Oh yeah. If you must, then give the road its rights. قالوا وما حق طريقي يا رسول الله. Now listen to this advice. So the companions, they said, so what is the right of the road, O Messenger of Allah? Another question. قالوا وما حق الطريق يا رسول الله. So what is the right that the road has, O Messenger of Allah? قال غض البصر. Allah Akbar. The Messenger of Allah says, lowering one's gaze. غض البصر, lowering the gaze. You want to sit on the road? You have to lower your gaze. This is the right that the road has upon you. Allahu Akbar. أما نحن فننظر إلى كل شيء ونعوذ بالله. As for us, we look at everything, ya ikhwan. Every woman walks past, لا نغض أبصارنا أبدا إلا من رحمه الله. Many of us, we barely lower our gaze ever, except the one that Allah has mercy upon. Every woman walks past, we break our necks to look at her, except the one that Allah has mercy upon. فَأَعْطَرَ الطَّرِيقَ حَقًّا, so give the road its right. قَالُوا مَا حَقُّ طَرِيقِ يَا رَسُولَ اللَّهِ. So what is the right of the road, O Messenger of Allah? غَضُّ الْبَصَرِ. First, right, the Messenger of Allah mentions, lowering your gaze. You want to sit on the porch, you want to sit on the stoop, you want to sit on the step, you want to sit on the curb. You have to give the curb its rights. Everything walks past, you don't look at everything that walks past. The one look leads to another look, and then a stare, and then speech, and then whatever comes after that. When you try your best not to look. That's the right of the road. Allahu Akbar. نحب هذا الدين. We love this religion. نحب هذه الشريعة. We love this legislation. ونحب هذا الدين. And we love this way of life. Even the road has rights. And the people have the nerve to say Islam is terrorist, and Islam is a cult, and Islam is evil. How is it evil? What religion you know has rights for the curb, rights for the stoop, rights for the path, rights for the animal, rights for the non-Muslim, rights for the Muslim, rights for the parents, rights for the child, rights for the masjid? Allahu Akbar. You tell me one religion that has all of these rights other than Islam. Your body has rights. Allahu Akbar. May Allah help us, ikhwan. May Allah help us. قال وكف الأذى. Second right. And that you stop evil. If there's something harmful there, you can stop it, stop it. If there's something harmful on the road, and you can remove it, remove it. To forbid evil on the road. Allahu Akbar. Look at this religion. Ghadul Basar, lowering the gaze. Let's write this down, ya ikhwan. For homework, I want you to write these phrases 10 times each. First phrase, Ghadul Basar. First phrase, let's write this down. Ghadul البصر. Lowering the gaze. Don't let the people make you think lowering your gaze is disrespectful. No, I'm respecting you. That's why I'm not looking at you. Because I'm respecting you. Allahu Akbar. غض البصر. Lowering the gaze. Your look. وهذا للرجال والنساء. And that's for the men and the women. It's not only on the men to lower their gaze. It's for the women to lower their gaze also. Not to look at the men in their faces. Not to check them out. It's a commandment for the men and the women. So we're going to write this 10 times for homework. غض البصر. And we'll stop at this next point as the prayers come in, inshallah. This next sentence, and we'll finish the hadith in the next class, inshallah ta'ala. For some of our new brothers and sisters, I have to send you the book. Just make sure I have your email so I can send you the book, inshallah ta'ala. Anyone that does not have the book, let us know so we can send you a copy of the book to your email. Kafu al-adha. To prevent evil, to stop the evil. Kafu adha. Afwan. Al-adha. To stop, you can say prohibit. Harm or evil. There's something evil or harmful on the road and you can prohibit it. It's the right that the road has over you that you prohibit, that you stop it. There's 3 more, but we start with the first 2, 10 times each. For those that have the book, we're on page number 44 today. If you don't have the book, make sure you leave us your email or type us your email so we can send you the book, inshallah, to your email. And we'll stop there for the salah, bi'idhnillah ta'ala. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. When asabtu from Allah, when akhtatu min nafsi, anything we said that's correct is from Allah. Anything we said is incorrect is from ourselves. Wa jazakallahu khayra. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My brother Amir, طيب, write your email down. Allah bless you. طيب. And we'll send it to you inshallah ta'ala this evening.